Breaking news of the undisputed champion Devin Haney responding to Shakur Stevenson calling him out and the sparring they had. Here is exactly what Devin Haney had to say on The Zone. Check it out.
Shakur calling you out, saying that he got the best of you in sparring after his recent win. Give me your response to that. What was your first thought when you watched that?
I mean, I'm happy that he called me out. I can't, at times when guys wouldn't call me out, I would say they was ducking or they was ducks. So now that a guy has called me out, I can't be mad about it. He's supposed to call me out. I say I'm the man in the weight class. I say I'm the man with all the belts, then, which is true. Then what's wrong with another competitor or a guy that's in the weight class calling you out? There's nothing wrong. That's what we make bad about boxing. We make it that calling a guy out is like disrespectful or something.
No, that's like, a great thing.
Yeah.
We love that.
yeah, exactly. It's good for boxing. We should all be fighting each other. All the top guys should be calling out each other and fighting each other. But also, it should be substance behind that too. Let's not just call each other out and it be no substance.
What about what he said about your sparring and him getting the better of you every time?
I mean, we was 14 years old when we sparred. It was times when the last time we sparred, I was 16 and he was 17. But for the majority of our sparring sessions when we were at the Olympic Training Center and when he came to stay with us here in Vegas, and the sparring was back and forth. It was times when he got the best of me. It was times when I got the best of him. But our latest sparring session was when I was 16 years old and he was getting ready for the Olympics. So, I mean, if we count in those, then it is what it is. What he did, what you did when we were kids, don't got nothing to do when we were now. It was a lot of guys that got the best of me when we were kids, and look where they are now. They're not even boxing. This guy's not even boxing, not even doing nothing. And right now we're in the same weight class, and I'm the king of the division. So it don't matter what we did when we were kids. I think I'm levels above everybody. I feel like I'm the best fighter in boxing. I feel like I could beat all these guys all in one night. It is what it is. I am a true champion. I'm not ducking or dodging nobody. I'm not running or ducking nobody. My main focus right now is Loma, the guy who was number one in the division for a long time, number one on the pound for pound list. And that's my main focus. I'm not about taking just stay busy fights or whatever. I want to fight the best in the division.
I'm going to leave the link for the full interview in the description box below. But as you guys heard, Devin Haney believes he's levels above Shakur. And he also believes that he could beat both Gervonta and Shakur on the same night. That's how confident Devin Haney is right now. Additionally, Devin Haney said Shakur is supposed to call him out because obviously Shakur is the WBC mandatory for Devin Haney. Dev said that he's enjoying the fact that somebody is finally calling him out. But as long there's substance to it. Meaning, as long Shakur Stevenson follows up by activating his mandatory position in order to pursue the fight and make the fight come to fruition. Now, we were all under the impression that Shakur was going to go after Devin Haney. However, Shakur recently revealed on The Breakfast Club he still doesn't know what direction he want to go. He's going to sit down with his team and analyze Gervonta versus Ryan fight and the Devin Haney versus Lomachenko fight. Then after that, they're going to come up with the best decision of which fight they want next. Therefore, it don't sound like Shakur is going to activate his mandatory position anytime soon. Here is exactly what Shakur Stevenson had to say on The Breakfast Club. Check it out.
Word. So what's next for you, man?
We gonna wait and see. We gonna watch the Devin Haney fight. We gonna watch the Tank fight. Then we gonna game plan to see which one make more sense. Cause business wise, right now, me fighting Tank would be a bigger fight and a bigger opportunity than anything. But then me fighting Devin would be me getting all them belts in. I love belts.
What would you want?
The champion side of me want to be a champion again. I want to be a champion again because I was champion at every weight class I went to.
With that money.
But the business
With
side
that money.
The business side of me, I wanna like risk it all. I want the world to bet it all on me versus Tank. I wanna
What, Tank?
put me and Tank in the boxing ring and let's see who really.
Nah, as a boxing fan, I want to see both.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, I want to see you and I want to see all of y'all mix it up.
for sure.
I want to see y'all four mix it up in whatever
Sure.
different combinations.
I want them to
can
mix it up
happen.
where if they lose, they can come back 6 months and fight, and they don't lose anything. That's the only thing I have a problem with our black boxers. Like, as soon as they lose, they try to take that away from them, and I hate it. I hate it.
Man, I ain't thinking of no losing though.
Yeah.
Now, this was a great interview. I'm going to leave a link for the full interview in the description box below, so make sure you guys check it out. And shout out to DJ Envy, because he was speaking facts, pointing out the truth. It sounded like DJ Envy was very woke, and he knew exactly what was taking place in the sport of boxing, from all of the double standards, so on and so forth. It just sounded like DJ Envy was very, very informed, which that was cool to see. New media message spreading around. Nevertheless, you guys heard what Shakur Stevenson had to say. Now, if Devin Haney said the same thing, we all know everyone will accuse him of ducking, even though he's the undisputed champion. See, it's okay for Shakur to want the Gervonta fight when it's less realistic than the Devin Haney fight. But it's not okay for Devin Haney to want the Gervonta fight when it's just as realistic as the Shakur fight. Better yet, it's even more realistic than the Shakur fight. Both Gervonta and Shakur are Devin Haney mandatories. We all know Devin Haney, unlike Shakur, is going to be a free agent after the Lomachenko fight. And Devin Haney versus Gervonta is the biggest fight in boxing. Plus, Gervonta already said he wanted to fight Devin Haney after Ryan Garcia. Now, as far as Shakur, I see where he's coming from. If he fights the winner of Gervonta versus Ryan, that's going to be the face of boxing. Win or lose, Shakur is going to be okay. Meaning, if Shakur beats the winner of Gervonta versus Ryan, then he's going to be the face of boxing. But if he loses, depending on how he loses, he's still going to gain a whole lot of clout out of it, which is going to elevate his career. On the other hand, if Shakur beats Devin Haney, he's going to be the undisputed king in the lightweight division, the best fighter in the lightweight division, and possibly pound for pound #1. But if he loses, depending on how he loses, his career is going to take a tremendous hit since he's already avoided. So you can just imagine if Devin Haney beat him, what's going to happen to Shakur? How hard is it going to be for Shakur to get fights and get back to the top? Now, I know Shakur ain't planning on losing, but I'm just giving you guys the pros and cons. But it also comes off like Shakur Stevenson respects Devin Haney more than he does Gervonta, since realistically speaking, Shakur is not in position to be like the shot caller or anything like that to pick and choose who he want to fight next. The winner of Gervonta versus Ryan or the winner of Devin Haney versus Lomachenko. At this point, he almost got to take whatever is available. We all know Shakur is signed to Top Rank in ESPN. At the moment in time, he doesn't have any belts. So to spark PBC interest and to get Gervonta to fight him next, that's going to be extremely difficult to do, knowing the risk he brings to the table. However, on the other hand, him and Devin Haney are already on the same side of the street. They are already on the same network, ESPN, and with the same promotional company, Top Rank. More importantly than all of the above, he's Devin Haney mandatory. He can force the fight. The ball is in his court. Additionally, if Shakur beats Devin Haney for undisputed, all roads will lead to him. That will entice PBC and Gervonta in to making the Shakur Stevenson fight, because at that point, Gervonta is going to be Shakur mandatory, the way Gervonta is Devin Haney mandatory right now. Plus, that's going to give Shakur a better negotiation position on the negotiation table with Tank. But realistically speaking, right now, Shakur doesn't have a negotiation position with Tank. However, Devin Haney does. See, Devin Haney is going to become a free agent after the Lomachenko fight. And that's a big win as well. Remember, Devin Haney is also undisputed. So that fight is way easier to make and is a bigger fight. Therefore, the fact that Shakur is still eyeballing the Gervonta versus Ryan winner more than he is Devin Haney versus Lomachenko tells me he views Devin Haney, just like Ryan and everybody else, as the toughest link, as the ultimate rival. Furthermore, it is a good idea for Shakur to make himself available for everybody in case magically the Gervonta fight can happen. However, realistically, Shakur only has the Devin Haney option. With the facts being laid out, drop your thoughts in the comment section below, subscribe below, and click on the notification bell to be continued on the next episode of Akhi, Akhi TV. Peace. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Now, do you think Devin Haney is actually ducking you?
I wouldn't say he ducking. I wouldn't even. I ain't gonna get up there and lie and act like he's ducking me. I don't think that he's ducking me. He'll fight.